Hey, what is up, everyone? Michael Crump here, bringing you the latest and the greatest in PlayStation 4 homebrew news and much, much more. So, there is a brilliant marketing campaign that's going on right now by Sony, and it's simply called PS5 Treat Codes. And the short version of what this campaign is that it allows you to enter the chance to win a PlayStation 5. Now, they put these codes in a number of different places. So they've been found in YouTube videos by Sony. They've also been found in billboards and even in NBA games. Now, let's go ahead and let's take a quick peek over here at the website and learn a little bit more about it. So on this site, it says here 14 codes, 14 opportunities to enter and to win. It says treat codes are here over the next 2 weeks. Codes will appear in unexpected places. Each one gives you an opportunity to win a PS5. So basically, if you find a code, you enter it into the widget, and then you answer a quick question, and you win if yours is one of the closest correct answers. So the more codes you find, the more opportunities you have to enter. So again, right now there is 14 codes, and inside of this video, I have all of the 14 codes to give you and for you to enter it into this website, so hopefully you can win. So let's continue reading a little bit more about it. Okay, so how it works. So you simply go and you sign up. You will be signing up with your PlayStation Network account ID. And then the second part here is that you find the codes. It says enter a code into the widget using the enter code button, which we will cover in just a moment. And then the last thing here is that you win a PlayStation 5, or it gives you the opportunity to win a PlayStation 5. And it does say here you can keep up to date with treat codes on social channels by the hashtag #PS5 Treat Codes. Now, an important thing here, it says codes will be released between the 15th of February and 28th of February 2022. And it can be used to enter the treat codes promotion until March the 7th, 2022. So if you are watching this video and it's before March the 7th, 2022, again, I have all of the codes and you can enter those into the tool in just a moment. But if it's after March the 7th, well, then this video is just for archival purposes. Okay, so at the FAQ, it says, what do you need to take part in the treat codes? Number one, you need to be 18 years or older, so you cannot be a minor. The second thing here is you got to have an internet connection. You also need a PlayStation Network account, and you need to be logged into it. And then the next thing here, which is very important, is that you need to be a legal resident of one of these regions. So I know I have a lot of folks that visit this site, at least from the YouTube stats, that is from Brazil and Canada, and obviously the United States. Indonesia is also a place that I get visits from. Australia is another one. Looks like Denmark and Netherlands. I have folks from Netherlands that comes here. And Sweden, yep, I got a few of those. And then New Zealand and Poland. And then, yes, a ton of folks that watches me from the United Kingdom. So if you are a resident of one of these locations, then you are in pretty good shape to enter and to be part of this competition. Then there's a few other questions in here in the FAQ. Do I need to sign up more than once? The answer to that is no. You just need to sign up with your PSN account ID. How many times can I enter here? And it says you can submit one entry per code you find. So you have a maximum of 14 entries. And then it states here 3 consoles are available to win per code for each participating group. So totaling 9 consoles available to win across all participating groups. The 3 entrants with the closest correct answer in the participating group will be considered potential winners. And then there's obviously some official rules that you may want to check out down here at the bottom. And I just wanted to dive into the legal or the official rules to kind of help explain this a little bit better. So if we scroll down into this page here, it says prizes in connection with each code. Entrants in each of the 3 participating groups will have an opportunity to win one of 126 available PlayStation 5 consoles. And these are consoles that will be including the disk drive. And so there is Group A, which is Argentina, Canada, Chile, Mexico, and the United States. Group B, and then Group C. And there are no substitutions, so obviously if you win, you can exchange it for anything else. And then also for the taxes and the cost, according to your local law, which I'm in the United States, which means that I will be required to pay tax. Winners are solely responsible for any taxes, expenses associated with winning the prizes that they receive. And then the very last one here is, where do I find the codes? And again, these codes can appear online or in different types of locations or events. Okay, let's go ahead and sign in and check this out. So back to the top of the page here, we can simply go to where it says sign in, and I am now signed in, and there we go. I'm in my primary account, and we need to go to enter code. Now, if you see here, I have went ahead and I've entered a couple of these codes. So I've got code 1, code 2, code 3 that's already been entered. And then here is code 4, code 5, 6, 7, 8, all the way through 14 haven't been entered just yet. And we can't enter code 14 right now, even though I do have the code, simply because that one doesn't unlock until tomorrow. The first thing you will need to do once you sign in is to go ahead and agree to the terms and conditions. Once you agree to the terms and conditions here, then you will have access to start entering codes 1 all the way up to 13. So it typically starts here with you enter a code that consists of different PlayStation buttons. And then after you enter the code, there is typically a question here that says, during this month or this year, how many hours of games did players play on their PS4 console globally? And you can look this information up for the most part and get a pretty good estimate. I've already done all of that, so I also have at least an estimate of what the answers are to these questions. As you'll see as I get into it, you don't want to use the same exact answer that I have, simply because you want yours to be either up a little bit or maybe a little bit lower than what I proposed in order to win. Because if there's too many people that enters the exact same thing, then that just means that more than likely none of us will get it. Okay, so there is a subreddit for these, and it's just PS Treat Codes. And while I have enjoyed checking out this subreddit, there still is stuff that I have found that is missing. So for example, here, codes 1 and code number 2, they're at least not on the page, or at least I can't see them. But to give you a feel for what each one of these codes looks like if you actually find them out in the wild, here's an example. So let's look at the third code here. And the third code, as you can see, this was just simply in an Uncharted stunt promo video, and it was on the person's t-shirt. And let's go to maybe the fourth code here. The fourth code was in an NBA game, and it was shown on one of the billboards that keeps the score and things of that nature. And in my opinion, it just blows my mind that somebody would be watching an NBA game and actually see this code and map it back to this contest. I don't watch the NBA, so I don't know, but this kind of blows my mind that people find this sort of a thing. And then we've got the fifth code right here. And this one right here, we've got the code that is actually on a Horizon Forbidden West machine that appeared in Sydney. That's where they found the fifth code. For the sixth code, and I'm wanting to say up. So yeah, so during the sixth code, as you can see here, there is this person, and they have pretty much told us what all of the different combos are. And it's believed that at least from here on out, most of these codes were never found out in the wild, but they were found by brute forcing the website. So let's go ahead and let's check a couple of more codes over here. So that was for codes 5 and 6. Let's just go into post number 6 and see what they say. It's just the actual code. Let's go to 7. And 7 again, it's just the code itself. Let's see what the source is. Yeah, the source is still this same person over here. Brute force is what it said down at the bottom. Let's go to number 8. Number 8, again, just the combo. Let's go to 9. And yeah, there it is. It's the same person. Let's go to 11. Yep, same person. So yeah, it looks like at least at some point they were no longer able to find them anymore. So they brute forced and was able to crack all of these different codes. Well, actually, I'll take that back. Right here it is showing this one is found inside of the Leafs versus the Blue game. As you can see, it's just listed right up here. So yeah, for the most part, I think that some of them were found out in the wild, and then the rest of them were just found by brute forcing, and especially by that Twitter user. Okay, if you just head over to this link again, this will be in the description, and you scroll down into this page. Here is every code. So PS5 Treat Code 1, and here is what is estimated to be the answer. Again, I would change this number, as you'll see in my video, where I usually increment this by about 50 or 60. And there is code number 2 all the way to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then 13. And then there is this one, which is code 14, which also was one that was brute forced. Again, this one will not unlock until tomorrow, and I do not know what the question is going to be with that. But at least if you follow this guide through, you will be able to have all 14 chances in order to win yourself a PlayStation 5. I'm going to update my account and enter all of these codes, so hopefully I can win a PlayStation 5. Okay, I'm going to begin with code number 4 here. So code number 4, and then enter code. And let's go ahead and punch this code in there. Okay, correct. So now we just need to tap there. And now we need to answer this question. It says, during December, how many hours did players play NBA 2K22 globally? And here it is estimated that this was around 10 million hours. So 10 million, and I'm just going to put in a 001 on this one. And congratulations, our code for entry is complete. Okay, so I'm going to turn on a little bit of music, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to knock out the rest of these codes now. Okay, and so that is going to do it for this one. I hope that you win a PlayStation 5. I just wanted to share the information and the knowledge that I have because you, my viewers, mean so much to me. And so if I don't win one, hopefully this information helps you win one. So thank you so very much for watching. Leave a like, leave me a comment down below. I appreciate everything. I'll talk to you on the next one. Michael out.